All right. What's up? How are you? Welcome back. For everybody who's new, what's going on? I welcome you. My name's Anthony, and this is SportsBook-Robbery. I got a WNBA player prop video. It is Friday the 22nd. We got 3 games on the slate. Basically, handicap the games, look for the weak lines, pick apart these sports books, commit that. Sportsbook-Robbery, that's right. I started the Discord, links in the description. It's free if you subscribe to my channel. I get my live bets, things of that nature. There's a couple people in there, probably the same people that hit the like button. It's a common theme around here. But hey, we still in here grinding. All right, let's jump right in. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't. All right, first up, we got Minnesota Lynx, 28-7 on a back-to-back, going into Indy to play the Fever, 19-16. Minnesota's first. Indy's like a couple down, but they're playoff bound. Opening lines, 165.5, 1.5. Indy opened as the favorite. Collier's game time decision for the second day in a row. It's at plus 6.5 now, 166.5. Indy also lost some players and things of that nature. We'll get into all that. Now, they're going to play 3 times this season. It says they haven't played, but they played once in the Commissioner's Cup. It just didn't count towards the regular season. Indiana won. Fever 2-3 in their last 5, coming off a win. Coming off 2 days or 3 days rest. Minnesota 2 losses in a row, and they're on a back-to-back. They haven't lost 2 games in a row in like 2 years. 2-3 in their last 5. Should be a good game. I expect Minnesota to win, but we shall see, right? Jump right in. To the right, you got Lexi Hull playing, starting, projected. A bunch of people out, as you see for Indy. We lost Cunningham. They lost McDonald. Minnesota, Collier, game time decision, but we'll see. I don't know. They keep doing that, and that's messing everything up, truthfully. I mean, it should be on a minutes restriction, but we'll see. Now, she's cleared this 3 in a row, right? I don't know if you can really find the lines. 4.5, kind of where you want it. I threw it in a parlay with 4+, and I added somebody else with a 10+ points. Courtney Williams. So I did her 4+ rebounds and Courtney Williams 10+ points. Williams had a bad game. I'm expecting her to bounce back. Now, her points, she don't score that much, but it's possible she could get 8 points. But let's keep going. Minnesota on a back-to-back. I like to play rebounds on teams, the opposite teams that are back-to-back. Now, Sims points line, 11.5. Kind of don't mind it pregame, but I prefer it at like 10+. Fanduel's offering they offered me $230. Every Friday they offer 30 or 25% bonuses. You can use them on single bets, so take advantage of them. Alt line these down and do it at like 10+. I mean, they got to be specific odds. She had 19 in that last game. I've known her for the last couple years. She's a good player. If you go down here, guards versus Minnesota do well, and they're scrappy guards like Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, Cloud scored her 10. Izunuk dropped 17. Cloud had 10 again. And Sims is a scrappy guard. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Minnesota being a little tired. I expect Minnesota to come out strong and fight, take the game. But she should get over her points line. Possibly a couple assists. They got a couple days rest as well. So, she's got time to practice with them. She was on their team last year, too, so she knows it a little bit. But, they're running different sets and all that good stuff. Now, Courtney Williams, points line's a little high, 13.5. She got me yesterday, but that's not going to happen 2 games in a row. I live bet it, and she still got me. I got her like 11, I think. But which usually is a go, but she has 6. I don't think she's going to have 3 bad games in a row like this. She should bounce right back. It is a tough matchup. For the most part, I'm pretty sure Indy got a good defense. Overall, 8th to the guard 7th. I guess they're slipping. Guards down there. A little mixture. Depends on the player. It's just me. She's exceeded 13.5 5 of the last 6 games, averaging 16. Coming off a bad game, I just know she's going to be pissed. She's not going to try to lose 3 games in a row. They're going to be balling. Her assist, 5.5, is possible. But let's keep going. Maybe 1.5 threes. I don't think she hit it last game. She's going to be pissed. Alright, what else I got for this game? Aaliyah Boston rebounds. 7.5 minus 142. Odds are coming down a little bit. I should have waited. I don't know if I bet this yet. But it's going to be different too, because if Collier plays, it should be different, but we'll see. 2 in a row, right? If I switch this here, 3+ days rest. What we got? I don't remember. I feel like they've played. Decent hit rate. No mistakes. Some players just don't do well off a rest. I think head-to-head is what I was looking for. Take all this shit off. Something was really good. Head-to-head one. That was the cup game. She had 11. Score was 59-74. I don't expect that to happen. Alright, that's it for this game. Let's move on to the next game. Total 168.5. Lines at 7.5. 169.5. They both went up 1. Matchup predictor. Coin flip. Pick 'em. They played 3 times so far. Seattle leads the series 2-1. Both games they won were pretty close. The Wings won the last one about a month ago. Beat them pretty easily, 87-63. I didn't watch the game. I probably watched the game. I just don't recall off the top. Wings 1-4 in their last 5. Real close game with LA. Pretty decent game versus Vegas. Storm coming off that victory, 2-3 in the last 5. A couple days of rest, a little bit more than Dallas. Few player props. Let's jump right in. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna keep going. Right. So I'm Paige Becker's rebounds over 3.5 is done quicker. Paige Becker's rebounds over 3.5. I know what you're thinking. I'm crazy, right? Yeah, I know. She cleared this a bunch of times. That's where I wanted at. I'm gonna try to live bet it, get it at 3.5. Line's at 4.5. It's possible. But I wanted at 3.5. Now, her points line, it's high. She's coming off 40-point game. Head-to-head, she's been under this. Line's too high. It's not many players to score, but I'm not saying she won't hit it. Her threes, she's coming off a 4-4 game. She hasn't really, she's doubled up a couple times over here, so she could possibly hit 2 threes. Let's see what happens. She didn't hit her assist last game. Dallas's defense, Dallas, you hear me? Dallas is on the TV. Seattle's defense is turning up these last couple games, so we're gonna see. Let's see how it goes. Now, Louisa's been shooting pretty good, over 1.5 threes, nice plus money. Hit rate's okay these last bunch of games. Head-to-head, 100%. Both games she cleared it. She's playing more minutes now too, so it's just an idea. I'm gonna keep going. It's a lot. All right. We're just staying in order on the list. Gabby Williams is a few things. Over 1.5 threes, 10.5 points. I kind of wanted that 10 plus. Gabby Williams rebounds at 3.5. I see it's crazy juice, but that's where I want it in her first quarter points. So we'll start there. 3.5. I just expect her to come out hot. Head to head, all 3 games, she's cleared it 6, 7, 10. So why not today, right? 2 baskets. If I go full year, these last 4 games, she's cleared it. It could be a trap. First quarter plays, I always bet less, do a half unit. If I bet 25 a play, I usually bet 20 for first quarter. Anything could happen, foul trouble. 1.5 threes. She's been putting them up 4 or 5 a game. Hasn't hit it in a while. I think she's due. I got that feeling. And like I said, rebounds at 3.5. I kind of want to get it at, but we'll see during the game. Let's keep going. Now, NECA's been doing real good. Rebounds at 7.5, minus 120-ish. Overall ranked 3rd to the forward 8th. But if I go down here, switches here to forwards, look at that hit rate. It's Hamby, Brink, Rakia got 5. Come on, she ain't rebounding. Brink got 7. You see the lines. Rakia got 5 again. So you're telling me Nneka's not going to hit her line? Missed it last game. I think she's going to get it. Head-to-head, 2 out of the 3. Let's keep going. Over 1.5 threes. Plus 116. Dallas 11th overall to the forward, ranked 12th. Head-to-head, 2 out of the 3. Go full year real quick. Oh, wrong year. It's coming off a hit. It's do or die for them, and she's a great player, veteran. Look at all them forwards hitting their threes. You know what I mean? That's why I'm thinking her, thinking Gabby maybe. They obviously let them fly, and these players are letting them fly. So let's keep going. Brittany Sykes, 3.5 assists. Plus 102. Fanduel, Dallas week against the assist. 13th overall to the guard, ranked 10th. Now, she hit that 2 in a row. She's only been on the team a couple games, but just see, look, her minutes are way up. She's playing plenty of time. She's exceeded 3.5, 12 of the last 14 versus a bottom 5 defense for assists allowed. Switch this back here to guards. Besides Plum, who scored a lot that game, I believe so. Just an off assist game for her. Let's keep going. If I go head to head, it's when she was on Washington still. 2 games she played them this year, she cleared it. She was on a different team though. I don't like her points line and stuff. It's possible, but I don't know. A couple days rest. I don't know. It just didn't stick out to me. Let's keep going. Now, Magabor, I played this already. Rebounds over 5.5, minus 132. I've been getting pretty lucky with it. It's been working. Now, Dallas, 3rd overall. I just noticed that. To the forward slash, rank 8th. If I go down 3 in a row, it's going to be real close. She should get it, though. Switch this down here, forward slash centers. That's what she is. A lot of green dots. She's a good rebounder too. Her points line is at 7.5. Draftkings. She had 11 last game. I do expect 8, possibly 4 baskets. She's not putting up that many shots. Go last 10. 6 shots. She exceeded 7.5, 14 of her last 18 games, averaging 19 points. Look at that, huh? But 4 baskets. Head to head. 2 out of the 3. She hooked one of them. Let's keep going. Diggins Smith. It's not Smith no more. First quarter points, 3.5. It's just an idea, Head to head, no bueno. This last 2 games, she came out hot after all them losses and stuff. I just expect them to really be trying. Her assist, she should clip it today. 5.5, minus 120. Dallas last place assist overall. She had 6 last game. Decent hit rate, 57%. If I go down here, switch this back to guards. This is guards against. When I go down here, this is other players in that position against the team. So what I like to do is look at this, and then I go and see how the players actually did. A lot of green dots. Looks like a go. Possibly a points and stuff. It's just a little too high for me. Everything's inflated as always. All right, Dominique. Rebound, 6.5. I should have played that. I played her points line. Oh, look at that, 7.5. Can we all line it down? It's gone. I should have played it when I seen it. Damn, 7.5's too high. I did play her points line already. Dropped it in the Discord. Links in the description. 10 plus. She's hit this a bunch of games. Let me go to these last 10. She's a center. She comes in there, young player. She's good. She got a little jumper, little moves. little red dots down there and stuff, but we only need 5 baskets. She's exceeded 9.5, 5 of the last 6 games versus the bottom 5 defensive points allowed. Playing about 20 minutes, but that's all she needs. She's putting up some shots. Hopefully, she'll get to the foul line, right? Looking at the field goal attempts these last 3 games, they're kind of low. But, yeah, head-to-head, no bueno. 12 minutes. She got a more predominant role now. She's showing that she could play. They're letting her play. All right, let's move on to that last game. All right, last up, we got Golden State Valkyrie, 18-17, going into Phoenix, play the Mercury, 21-14. Phoenix is on a back-to-back, coming off that L. Opening lines, Phoenix is the favorite, minus 6.5, 155.5. It's at 5.5, 155.5. So it went down 1. Total stayed the same. Matchup predictor, big edge for the Mercury, 86%. There are a couple people out. That's why as well. We'll go over that in a minute. They've played 3 times. Phoenix won all 3. I guess that's why as well too. All pretty close games now that I'm looking at it. Phoenix 2-3 in their last 5. Mercury 3-2, coming off 2 L's. Bunch to go over. Let's jump right in. Now Tiffany Hayes, she's been out a couple days, right? So I'm a little iffy, but rebounds at 3.5, minus 150. I like playing rebounds against teams on a back-to-back. So, but all her other plays, oh yeah, and look at that. She missed it her last game, but all her other plays I'm just iffy with, just because she's been out, and they've been off as well too. So let's keep going. Veronica Burton, she's been beasting. Now her points line's at 11.5. I prefer it at 10+. I put it in a parlay with Saloon. I did them both at 10+. Just trying to get an edge. I like to do something like that when it's inflated lines and I can't find stuff I like. I put 2 plays together that I'm very confident with, and so you get better odds. But minus 11.5, it's definitely possible. She's 3 out of the last 4, 5 out of the last 7 or so. Phoenix on that back-to-back. Phoenix could come out and act nice though today. In Golden State will keep it close, but they end up losing. But she's a beast. She's probably going to get over 1.5 threes. They keep giving her that plus money. She just keeps hitting it. Look at that hit rate. It's very well possible. Phoenix on that back-to-back, maybe being tired. But then again, that's why I didn't play the threes against Phoenix yesterday. Now that I'm thinking about it, because they got a good defense against threes. At least they're not making them. Rebounds and assists, she's going to act nice. Rebound, it's a little high though, 5.5. She got 14 last game, but she could easily get a double-double. You know what I mean? It's a little higher than I like. I like it at 4.5. Rebounds as well, 4.5. That's where I meant to go before. Coming off 2 games, right? Not hitting it. She is a decent rebounder. We've seen her do it before. Phoenix being on that back-to-back, missed shots, tired legs. You might be able to wait. If she don't get a rebound right away, that'll come down. You might be able to get it at 3.5, but I think she's going to have a good day today all around. Let's keep going. Xander Lassini's out. I forgot to say that. I'll show you the lineup in a second. She was out last game as well. Late scratch. Saloon, rebounds over 5.5. Her points line 11.5, but what I always do is I live bet her. I wait for it to come down. I do it with all players, for that matter of fact. Once the game starts, lines will come down if they're not scoring right away. First quarter over 3.5, dropped 11 last game. There's not many players left to score. Saloon, Burton, Hayes is gonna put some work in, and Teamy's gonna get a couple baskets, some rebounds and shit. But who else is gonna score? You know what I mean? Full game points, like I said, 11.5, definitely doable, but I prefer, like I said, I put it in the parlay. Her and Burton, 10-10. 1.5 threes. I've always said that she puts up a lot of threes, and not a lot, but she puts up threes and don't really make them. Well, these last bunch of games, she's been making them. So it's very well possible. I mean, she got the green light to go. She usually starts off slow and then comes out, but I feel like their back's against the wall. They gotta win. Coming off 2 losses, they got a little bit of rest too. All right, her rebounds at 5.5. I mean, I prefer it at 4.5, except for the fact that I think it's a good spot. I like playing against teams on a back-to-back, the other side, rebounds. And if we go down here, forwards against this team, these last bunch of games, nothing but green dots, been killing it. She already had 6 in that last game. Nneka had 8, Elijah Smith 9, 13, 11. So also I could switch this here to 2 days rest. She's coming off of 3 out of 4 games. You know, Phoenix missed a lot of shots yesterday. Probably gonna miss more today too. And who knows what's happening with Copper. All right, what else we got? Alyssa Thomas rebounds over 8.5. Now, I know it's high. She beat it yesterday. But as you see, these last bunch of games, she's been getting over it. Matchup's tough, right? Go down here, you know, mixture of green dots, green and red dots. She's actually cleared it herself. She had 9. I'm thinking, I've already looked. She's played 1 back-to-back game this year, and it was against New York, and she cleared it. Which New York isn't a good rebounding team, but she had 15. So I'm thinking, you know, they're going to be scrapping. Both teams need a win. Could possibly get it. They're playing at home. They're not going to want to lose. Just an idea. All right, let me get this uploaded out there. I'll be in the Discord. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't.